Greetings, companions, boys, girls, that technicolor rainbow in between. I have been joined. Welcome back to, I have been joined, period. Statement advance. With 2 guests for this episode of Super Mario RPG and the Legend of the Seven Stars. And they are Lonk and Kai. In the last episode, we went into the Moleville Mines fighting Croco, and then we fought Punchinello, obtaining the 3rd star piece. As we left Moleville Mines, unsure of where to go next, we encountered 3 of the greatest characters in fiction, the Sniffit Trio, who all were collectively chasing a beetle for a man named Booster who was busy keeping a princess in the sky entertained. I could make a reference involving a VTuber, but I don't know one off the top of my head that would fit as a sky princess.
I need to restart my computer. I will be right back.
We will be right back.
Yeah, no. Literally, my mouse just completely stopped working.
All right, you go.
At the moment,
all right, yield, Lonkerton. Yield. We get it. Okay, reboot your thing. Me and Kai will carry on because we actually have some things in Moleville that we still need to look at. Over here, we have a really unique place. This mole. You hear about my husband? He's starting a business using that shortcut I dug. Planning on hanging a sign on it and calling it Moleville Mountain or something. Menfolk. By the way, do you have any items to get rid of? If you have extra items, we'll take them for you. We ain't no store or nothing, but you won't get any money for them, but we'll give you points. For every 100 points, you'll get a gift. Look at the sign to see the items we offer. So, you can trade items in. Generally speaking, the more valuable an item is, the better. I will sell 2 Caro Colas. And I'll sell a pure water. So we have now 105 points. And we can use to trade them in to obtain one of 3 items. A Fright Bomb, a Fire Bomb, and an Ice Bomb. A Fright Bomb is a pointless item that will be, that right now is not that pointless, but status elements in this game are on a whole really kind of bad. Like, status elements outside of Mushroom and Scarecrow are very weak in this game. Fire and Ice Bombs, however, are a lot more valuable. You can buy them at the Juice Bar for an example of how important they are. And they are AoE attacks that do 100 damage of fire or ice damage. I'm going to buy a Fire Bomb. And this is just another way of obtaining that. In addition, if we go all the way back up to the top of Moleville Mountain, you will see this arrow right here, which is a shortcut that will take you... Lonk? Was that Lonk?
I think that was Lonk.
Okay. Which is a shortcut that will take you directly to the trolley ride. You must pay 10 coins to use it, though. And that is how you'll be able to repeat that. So now I'm going to look through, and I want to see if I can find someone that sells a Carbo Cookie. He's the firework guy. Then we have the shiny stone. Alright. Is there a house over here? Yes. It's the inn. You. Damn it. Okay. That's not you. I will see you be using the save block, though. Actually, I need to pause for a second. Be right back. Alright, we're back. We're back. We're back. Okay. So you don't have it. Yes, yes, yes. Item store. You! Hey there, remember me from the mines? I found some neat stuff. I'm opening up a miner's store. Come and take a look at what I've got to sell. So this guy right here is going to be important. We'll be coming back to him throughout the game when we have enough finances to buy all of his items, because almost none of his items are actually, like, practical. But all of his items are used to unlock things. This is it. This is the person that will trade you the shiny stone for the carbo cookie. I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. Just to show off what it does. We will need to get another shiny stone, and thus we'll need to get more fireworks, which means we need 300 more coins. So if we give this child the carbo cookie, you will get a frog coin. And that is that. So yeah, it's a free frog coin. It's not great. Later on, this little guy right here is gonna do something else that is a lot more important than that. Even though it is kind of pointless. But yeah. So that is everything there. You know what? We are going to be heading to Booster. I am going to buy the Lucky Jewel. Yes. It's a deal. Alright. What is this thing? I remember this being important. Lucky Jewel. Yes! The Lucky Jewel causes lucky at will. I believe you can also sell it for a large amount of finances as well. Alright, now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and move on. Except, wait, gotta hate in between stuff. I hate it when I hate it when towns unlock things. I don't remember where it is. I think it's here though. Let's find out. Alright, well there's the new entrance. I need to find some people. There are now moles digging again. But I need to find where they are because they actually have information that is important. There it is! Mario, you won for saving my kids. What's that? You want to hear the Moleville Blues? Well, alright. So, that right there is a song that contains incantations and notes. This is actually our second song that we need to get for Toadofsky back in Tadpole Pond. So let's go ahead and go to that. I will see you there in a second. So time freeze. Alrighty, we have made our way back to Tadpole Pond. We're gonna head over this way. And if you talk to this tadpole here, he will bring up the Moleville Minor song and give you the exact notes to hit. And we're gonna go over here. And let's begin. Okay. Bop. Bop. And then this one. This one. This one. Ta-da! That's it! This is the melody I've been looking for. Thank you for the inspiration. Our reward is the tenor card for the juice bar, which is going to be something that we will be looking at right now. So now that we have that, that concludes what we can get done at Moleville. But if we go over to the juice bar here, I don't remember which one is the juice bar. Yes, this one. We have Frog Leg and Finless Colas, which are party recoveries for 80 and 150 health. I believe the juice bar will then sell you Caro Caros once we get the third card, but right now, no. There's a sleepy bomb right there, which is another type of bomb that we can grab. But it is only an item that puts people to sleep. It's slightly worse than... It's better than the Fright Bomb, because the Fright Bomb only lowers attack, and attack gets so high in this game that it doesn't really matter at a certain point. Alright, now let's head off to Booster Pass. Okay. So Booster Pass represents the part of the game where, I would argue that the game starts to get a little bit more difficult. Hey, I found a frog coin. Over here, we've got 2 new enemies. We have Spikesters. Come on, load, please. No, thank you. Okay, good. Alright, so Spikesters have 50 HP. They are weak to ice and status elements. They drop once again flowers, and if you eat an enemy with Yoshi, if you eat one with Yoshi, you get a bracer. They have the attacks Fungus Spike and Thornet. The former of those inflicts Mushroom, and the latter inflicts Poison. So that's what the Spikester is. This is a Caraboscus. They have 90 HP. Weak against Jump, Fire, and status elements. They drop Cleansing Juices, HP Max Flowers, and when eaten by Yoshi, they drop Honey Syrups. They have the attacks Doom Reverb, Scarecrow Bell, and Spore Chimes. Doom Reverb causes Mute, Scarecrow Bell causes Scarecrow, and Spore Chimes causes Mushroom. So, they are very dangerous, Caraboscuses are. So, generally, you want to focus the bulk of your attack on killing them as quickly as possible. Well, that's a problem. Alright, there you go. Didn't even need to use a weakness attack to him. I said weak to jump, didn't I? No, I said weak to ice, okay. The carrots are weak to jump. And we get a cleansing juice. What?! There was another one?! Alright, well... There goes him. Gauge up. Shit! Great. Yes! Please, use it on Mario. I really hate this. Okay. There. I would argue being murdered by a scarecrow landing on you from 3,000 feet in the air is a really rough way to go. I need to be right back. Unfortunately, my controller is about to die. Alright, we're back. Jesus! Where is he? There he is. I know I can fight you. I know I can fight you here. Come on, come here, Lakitu. Damn it!
That's not Lakitu.
Ow. Ow. Run away. I want him. Damn it. I can find him. It's a bird! There. I want to be over here. It's really hard to gauge where this knucklehead is. There we go! Got him! Alright, 2 new enemies. We're going to start with the Artichoker. This is an Artichoker. It has 200 HP. It has the attacks... well, it doesn't have the... it has the attacks... Recover and Static Electricity. Obviously, Recover is a healing move. They drop Fright Bombs, Defense Up Flowers, and when eaten by Yoshi, Mid-Mushrooms. They are weak against Jump, Fire, and Status Ailments. And then we have the man who has never... We've seen him multiple times, but he's never been fightable. So this is our first round with Lakitu. We have to wait while my the guide loads. Get internet! Thank you. Alright, Lakitu's up 124 HP, and they are weak against status elements. They drop Mid-Mushrooms, Maple Syrups, Attack Up Flowers, and if eaten by a Yoshi, Maple Syrups. They have the attacks Bolt, Static Electricity, and Monster Toss. So... They are quite dangerous on a technicality, but they are nothing impossible to have. Ow! I did not mean to jump on you. I meant to jump on the Artichoker. Well. That wasn't good. Well, he's dead. Alright, time to jump on the Artichoker. There. He's got like 30 health. He's dead. Finally. Ow! And got him. He's down. Down for the count. Alright, now that we've gotten that, I want to equip one thing real quick, just to make sure. Shit, it is. Alright, over here there's a hidden chest that contains a red essence. And then there is another hidden chest over here, I believe. Yes, with a flower tab in it. Okay, and that is all of the items. Those are all of the hidden chests in the this area. I believe some of these are actually, yeah, they are. Some of these Artichokers are actually enemies. Fortunately, they're generally weak enough to where you can one-cycle them. Like that. Bum. Alright, let's move on.
I will say, it's always interesting seeing Lakitu actually fightable in these games. Because it's a lot rarer than you'd think.
Yeah, because Lakitu is normally a relatively friendly thing in RPG games.
Alright. I'd like to point out I am not moving the control stick at this point. Okay. This man right here. This guy is kind of important, question mark. So over the course of our adventure, we have this thing called the monster list. And we have not really been filling it up because I have my own, I've got my own list of enemies, and we're going through them one by one. The thing here is that, you actually have to, for 100% completion, get the Thought Peak information on all of them. And the only way to do that is by using Thought Peak on every enemy in the game. However, because I don't want to do that, there's an alternative. This man right here, for 3 frog coins a pop, will fill out any singular entry in the entire game. It's really nice, and it means that you don't have.
Seems like a bit of a waste of frog coins.
It is.
Aren't they a limited resource?
Not anymore. They were originally, but they aren't anymore.
Wasn't there a thing about that?
Yeah, there are now special enemies that drop frog coins when you defeat them. I would also like to state that that is one of the few unique things that this game introduced. Booster Tower.
Wasn't there like something that makes you like have to use that guy at some point?
Yes. You have to talk to him at least once because there are a bunch of enemies that you cannot use Thought Peak on in the prologue of the game. You have to talk to him. He'll fill out those entries for free. You also have to talk to that guy if you missed any enemies throughout the game.
That were permanently missable?
Yes, there are permanently missable enemies. Not a lot of them, but there are.
Does he fill those out for free too?
No, you have to pay for those. Alright. Booster is such a nice place. I miss my fortress. I miss the good old days. Peach screaming in terror. Mario rushing in to save her. Those weird-ass eyes staring at me from the door. Ah! Oh, jeez, it's Mario. Oops. Okay, calm down. Don't let him see you like this. Hey, have you been? No, not like that, dummy. Wrong Toad. It needs more confidence. You! What are you doing here? If Peach were at my castle ready to be rescued, she'd be crying like a baby. Well, Bowser, funny you should say that. Because she's at the top of this castle crying like a baby. Oh? Did I just hear some voices? It couldn't be. I can't believe it. It's Mario. Mario! I'm up here!
Wonder who that giant turtle is next to him.
That voice! It's Peach! I thought she got away, but she's been stuck here. Well, I guess I'll be returning to my castle now. Out of my way, shorty! Well, good on you, Bowser. I guess I did not mean to leave. The game just crashes because you're not supposed to leave. Well, there's this weird, creepy guy who keeps staring at me. Let's see if I can look at him. He's not there anymore. It's locked. What's the matter? The door's not opening or something? Yeah, I'm a piece of work, ain't I? Oh, hold up. We've got ourselves a way inside now, huh? All this power and looks, too? I know, you're thinking. A big, strong guy like him would be great to have around. Right? I'm gonna do something I may regret later. I'll let you join my minions. You can thank me later. Mario and his friends have joined Bowser's minions, but in all actuality, Bowser has joined the group as the 4th playable character. I do not need an explanation. So, Bowser is tanky. You'll notice this by the fact that he has more HP than Geno, and everyone else is a higher level. So, at this point, we can now have individuals swap in and out of party. Everyone will still gain experience together, but you will only ever be able to have 3 allies in at once during a fight. You can switch out allies mid-battle, which is a feature that they brought in and I really don't like. But for right now, we're going to stick with this trio here. So, yeah. Bowser does not have any equipment, but we are going to stick the work pants on Bowser. Because, and this is the sad part, the work pants are better than any one of Bowser's armors in this game. Yeah. It's kind of funny. We're also going to give him the antidote ring. We're going to give... Actually, no, we're going to give him the wake-up pin, and we're going to put the signal ring on Mallow. And we don't have any weapon for Bowser, so... There we go! We now have our 4th teammate. We'll have 1 party member left to go. Next time on Super Mario RPG and the Legend of the Seven Stars, we are going to make our way deeper into Booster's Tower. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twix and Blue Sky if that's something you want to do, and I'll see you all in the next video. Say bye, Kai. Say bye, Lonk.
Bye.
Bye.